Die in a Gunfight released in 2021 and starred the ensemble of Alexandra Daddario, Diego Bonata, Travis Fimmel, Justin Chatwin. I could go on and on. I took particular interest in this due to Alexandra Daddario and Travis Fimmel. Daddario, I've seen in a couple things here and there, but I am wanting to get into more of her work. And this one just stuck out to me for whatever reason. And Travis Fimmel, I have a lot of love and admiration for his performance in the TV show Vikings. It is criminal that he was not given an Emmy for that. It's one of the greatest performances I've ever seen in anything. And by the way, I should tell you what this movie's about. Basically, Daddario and Bonata's characters have this long-standing romance between the two over the course of numerous years. Issue is that they're from two different crime families essentially, and those two crime families have a blood feud between each other. Meanwhile, Bonata's character, feels very, lonely, and he almost likes getting beaten up just to, feel something. So there's some, subtle, some psychological stuff under the surface, I guess. So they end up deciding to just fuck it and get married anyway, and this basically, causes a chain of events. I like this one fairly well. I do think it's the comedy crime drama, thriller, ensemble. I think those types of movies are pretty overdone these days. It's a pretty oversaturated subgenre. But on that end, it's not a bad version of that. I do think it's a little over-edited. They do this thing where I believe it's actually Billy Crudup doing the narration, and they have these graphics and stuff like that, and a stylized nature to it. I think it's done a little bit too much, where I can see some people being annoyed by it. Acting-wise, Travis Fimmel is definitely the standout. His character, Wayne, is pretty fun. Although I did like Daddario as well. She did well with the mannerisms, just her facial expressions and her transitions between everything was really nicely done. I do think Diego Bonata, whatever, was a little dull, a little wooden. Not necessarily bad, but I do think they should have gotten someone with a little bit more charisma and presence. He's kind of like a block of wood to me in this. But it is fun. It does reach a nice and engaging culmination of it all, and it's a very easy watch. It's barely an hour and a half. So, do check it out. It's on Hulu for free if you have Hulu. Not too bad at all. But not perfect either.